Hi everyone, this is Suzanne Wagner and welcome to the Numerology and the Astrology for August 12th, 2020. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 15, and if you add the 1 and the 5 together, you get the number 6. The number 6 is the number of the hermit. It is a number of introspection and spirituality and prayer and meditation and contemplation. It is that still place inside of you that has the answers when your mind is desperately seeking for a way through the chaos. And so it's really important right now to kind of take some time to stop and regroup. The number 6 is a number of spiritual journeys and the process necessary to move you towards clarity. Clarity is never discovered externally. While the external can propel you into a contemplative and reflective place, the journey to clarity is a personal one that requires you to love yourself enough to stop the habitual patterns of striving that limit that the mind tells you are necessary, and instead move into stillness and allow for something greater than your personal identity to give you information. First of all, most humans are walking around as ghosts. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that they are not fully in their body. They are half in and half out. Some are more out than in. You can tell because they seem gapped, unfocused, unpresent, and unable to track what others are saying, or unable to track truth as it is presented. Most humans are living in this dystopian duality. Great teachers and gurus are more present in their body. You can feel it. They are more in than out. They are more fully aware of all things happening around them. Their energy field is expanded beyond their body, yet they are in their body, so they feel and notice more. There is a calmness around them, which is from the peace that they exude from their own acceptance of themselves and their life's journey. They are not in avoidance of who or what they are. They own and accept all parts of themselves. They are aligned with themselves and therefore the greater flow of life. And in their presence, you too shift your energy frequency in their direction. It changes you, and you find places that you are now willing to love, accept, and integrate. It is easier to be still in the presence of those who are also still. It is easier to accept who you are if you are in the energies of others that also accept themselves. Today, seek those great teachers out on the internet and YouTube that reflect the stillness and acceptance and unconditional love that you want to find within yourself. Let yourself drop in and open into your best and most whole and complete self. Let their authenticity and acceptance help you discover yours. The astrology for today. Expect rudeness. And expect that rudeness to challenge your aesthetics on August 12th and 13th when assertive Mars squares Pluto. Pushing or demanding will blow up in your face. Be careful because this is when things and relationships can break. If you have been pushing mechanical items, they too might break, either because they were not properly maintained or they just got old. This is an evening where I would avoid walking on the bad side of town at midnight. On all levels, this is not a good choice. People are looking for victims. Don't you be one of them. If you think you need that ice cream at midnight before the store closes, don't. You want to feel as if you have control back in your life, but events, relationships, and circumstances are constantly reminding you that all elements of control are a total illusion. You can control how you respond to things, but that is probably all you have control over. When confronted with situations that you do not have an answer to, nor a way to feel some semblance of power, many will feel frustrated, and they may take out that frustration on others. Notice those looking for something to fight about and give such people a wide berth. I expect many arguments to erupt. Some people will dig their heels in and refuse to budge. What you want may feel deeply personal and intense, but getting it might also be impossible right now. Everything in life is timing. Knowing when the flow is perfect and you can leap is something that you get to notice as you learn to control frustration in constructive ways. Know that the next few days, the bullies are out in full force with the intention to play mini power games on the minds of the weak. Observe such people and become more aware of their damaged inner child within. They are children in adult bodies still playing out the playground warfare games that were unfulfilled when they were younger. The sun forms a quincunx to Neptune in the morning, and you might feel exhausted and drained. Some may feel lost and not know what to do next. Life seems unclear and the meaning distorted. Concentration continues to be a problem. Memory also. So make lists and help yourself find a path through the chaos. Spiritually, it is all about slowing down. Only when you are still can you make an internal adjustment and be able to shift gears without stripping the gears. You have to learn to intentionally go into neutral as you shift up or down in this crazy cycle that we are all in at the moment. The moon begins the day in comforting, loving Taurus. Sit with that cup of tea and look out on the beautiful world. Enjoy it while you have it, because the moon changes in mid-morning into the mind-expanding sign of Gemini. Your curiosity might just get the better of you for the next few days, so use it creatively, have some fun, try some new things. My quote for today: when all is said and done, and this life is complete, will this moment be the defining one for your existence? What will you carry forward into another time and place? You carry forward that moments that were pure love, honesty, and compassion. Those moments where joy exploded out of you and you touched the hearts of so many that their soul was forever changed. You will take with you those moments that inspired others and that catalyzed change and wonder. You will remember that you are not limited by this reality, but that your existence in it enhances and expands this reality into something unique and new. You are having an experience of being a creator, creating. It is a precious moment if you allow it to be one. You have a precious gift to give if you have the courage to step beyond what you see and believe. Okay, my blog for today. Authentic presence will bring damaged, wounded, and fractured souls into better alignment. From that point, it is up to the person to make a choice to do a massive energetic shift that will allow that alignment to stick. It is not about faith, but about choosing out of an identity that limits the soul and stagnates the spirit. So many souls believed the words of those that held hate and never healed their own wounding. That is never a good idea. You did because you so wanted to desperately be loved. If you needed the love so deeply, then you forgot. Forgot that you are love itself. Forgot that you are an embodiment of love. Forgot that your essence is love. If you remember that, then you do not need to seek love externally in circumstances that are unreliable and flawed. But you can give love in appropriate doses and amounts that will support others along their journey. If you know that you are love, then what others do is their journey to reclaim that love within. Deep down, the vast majority of people are good people. And it is human nature for those good people to forget that they are whole and complete and accidentally do bad things and make bad choices. They want to give that precious love to others that do not deserve their adoration and devotion, because they forgot that they are this brilliant light of love, the spark of intention, this beacon of light in the darkness. If they cannot see their own inner light, they will externalize that light onto another person. But they will pick a person with similar flaws and wounding and project that inner love onto another. They are trying to love themselves by loving others. This is not a bad thing. It's a very personal process. The soul is on the journey of redemption. When they believe that others can grow and evolve, then that gives them hope for themselves. But that projection can get caught up with the ego and the need to be right. And if not careful and conscious, they can end up defending the very patterns of their personality that are damaged and wounded. You cannot heal patterns by defending them. You can only heal patterns by admitting where the ego and being right overrode the desire to find wholeness and balance. The way back to love is beyond the petty and shallow needs of the human mind and condition. Love is bigger than any attachment. Love waits just beyond the veil of the human karmic condition. Love waits patiently for you to remember who you really are. And it is that love inside of you that will guide you through the treacherous twists and turns of the illusions of this density. You know that the love you hold is bigger than your fear. You know that the love within you is timeless and eternal. If you really believe that, then do not give fear any more of your energy or essence, because it will no longer hold any validity or substance. Thanks, everybody. You have a good day.